Well, as we head into the regional round of the boys' high school basketball tournament tomorrow, there will be a significant void on the sidelines. In a day and age where you can find information on players with the stroke of your thumb, we may not appreciate the work put in to make that information available before the explosion of the internet. Work that was a labor of love for the late Garry Donna. The history of Indiana high school basketball is rich and vast, and only a select few make their mark. But few made as big a dent as Garry Donna.
He literally was like the Pope. I mean, you had to kiss the ring, but he knew everyone. I mean, he knew every kid at every school who could play. In 1970, after only one issue, Indy Star columnist Tom Keating sold Hoosier Basketball magazine to a young and eager former Cathedral graduate, Garry Donna. And for the next 46 years, if you wanted a detailed look at the high school teams in the state, you had to get Hoosier Basketball magazine.
As soon as you'd open it, you wouldn't put it down for hours or days. I mean, that was kind of like Christmas Day, and it was how you knew the basketball season was underway.
To take an idea, a love of basketball, a passion for basketball, and to make it what it is and have it endure this long, I'm not sure anyone else could do it. And it's, quite frankly, it's an institution.
Kip Wessner began working with Garry Donna in 1990, and together they kept the institution alive.
There were many times that we would be all night at the office, and I wasn't married at the time, and I loved what I did, and we would get pizza, and it was just a very special time that I look back on that no one can understand other than me, the idea of what the magazine meant to him.
They largely sold them in high school gymnasiums, and to go from gym to gym to gym across the state, just take a case of magazines with you and walk up and down the bleachers every night. It's something that Kip still does to this day, but it takes a combination of passion and crazy to go do something like this.
And I can see how it wore on him, but the effort and the time, I don't know that anybody could have done it or would have wanted to do what he did. And he didn't have a family, he didn't have a legacy on heritage, but he definitely has a Hoosier Basketball magazine that has a rich history for sure.
Donna passed away Sunday at the age of 73, but his legacy lives on.
There was no greater cheerleader, no greater advocate, no greater friend to basketball and all of us who touch basketball in the state. And no one, I mean, no one will ever have that kind of impact on our game in the state that Garry Donna did.
Donna was inducted into the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame in 2006, and perhaps his biggest contribution to the game was in being one of the biggest advocates and promoters of girls high school basketball.